Have you ever felt invisible? Like no matter how much you give, how much effort you put in, or how much you care, you're still an afterthought in someone's life? Maybe at work, in friendships, or even in your relationships. You're always the one making sacrifices, always the one showing up, and yet somehow you're never the priority. It's frustrating, it's disheartening, and worst of all, it makes you question your worth. But here's the truth. Waiting for people to recognize your value is a losing game. You could spend years bending over backward for them, hoping they'll wake up and appreciate you one day. But what if they never do? What if there was a way to shift the balance, to make people see your worth without having to beg for it? That's exactly what I'm going to show you today. There are specific proven ways to become a priority in people's lives. If you apply these, you won't have to chase recognition. It will come to you naturally. Stick with me until the end of this video because every step builds on the last. And trust me, you don't want to miss the final one. Let's dive in. Step 1. Create the fear of losing you. People value what they believe they could lose. If you're always available, always saying yes, and always putting others first, you make yourself too easy to take for granted. Instead, pull back a little. Stop oversharing. Stop giving them unlimited access to you. When they start to feel a shift, they'll begin to appreciate your presence more, because suddenly, the possibility of losing you becomes real. But be careful. If you withdraw too much, they might just move on. This isn't about playing games, it's about creating balance. Step 2. Stop being always available. When something is too easy to get, people assume it has no value. The same applies to you. If you're always there at a moment's notice, others will assume you always will be. So, become a little less accessible. Don't answer texts instantly. Don't drop everything to accommodate someone else's schedule. Show that your time is valuable, and people will start treating it that way. Step 3. Keep a little mystery. Humans are wired to be drawn to the unknown. When you reveal everything about yourself too quickly, you remove any sense of intrigue. Instead, let people discover you over time. Answer questions vaguely. Drop hints about your thoughts and experiences without revealing everything. Let them wonder about you. This curiosity will naturally make them think about you more. And when people think about you more, you become a priority in their minds. Step 4. Make them invest in you. Think about this. Who values something more? Someone who got it for free, or someone who had to work for it? People appreciate what they invest in, so let them invest in you. Let them make plans. Let them initiate conversations. Let them prove that they want you in their life. If you do everything for them, they have no reason to value you. But if they have to put in effort, they'll instinctively see you as more important. Step 5. Put yourself first. This isn't selfish, it's necessary. If you constantly prioritize others while neglecting yourself, you're teaching them that you don't matter. And if you don't respect your own needs, why should they? Start setting boundaries. Start saying no. Start making choices that serve your well-being. People naturally gravitate toward those who have self-respect. Step 6. Don't make them the center of your world. If you're always chasing after someone, they'll assume they don't need to chase you. So shift your focus. Invest in your own growth. Find hobbies, set goals, and build a life that excites you, with or without them. When you do this, something interesting happens. Instead of you chasing them, they'll start chasing you. Why? Because people are drawn to those who have a sense of purpose. Step 7. Stop being the one who always reaches out. If you're always initiating texts, calls, and plans, pause for a moment. What happens if you stop? Do they reach out? Do they check in? Or do they just disappear? If someone values you, they'll make an effort. If they don't, that silence will tell you everything you need to know. Step 8. Find your own happiness. The moment you stop depending on others for happiness, you instantly become more attractive. confidence, fulfillment, and self-sufficiency are magnetic. When people see that you're happy on your own, they'll want to be part of your world. The opposite, if you rely on others to make you feel good, they'll sense it and they'll lose respect for you. So build your own happiness, not for them, but for you. Step 9. Be willing to walk away. This is the ultimate power move. If you're afraid to walk away, people will sense it, and they'll take advantage of that. But when you show that you're willing to leave if you're not valued, you set a new standard. Not everyone will step up, and that's fine. The ones who truly recognize your worth will do what it takes to keep you in their life. See, being overlooked, unappreciated, or taken for granted is a painful experience. But here's what you need to remember. Your worth isn't defined by how others treat you. The real key isn't just to become a priority in someone else's life. It's to become a priority in your own. Once you start valuing yourself, others will follow your lead. And if they don't, they were never meant to be in your life anyway. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and check out these other videos I've got for you. See you next time.